And he started out by saying this. This is really important. This is a governor now. He says that the lieutenant governor and I were spoken to that something like this might happen in our state. I went to the governor's office. I had a video camera, audio, and I recorded him. I said, Governor, who told you that? He said, he looked at me right in the eyes. He said, I never said that. I said, Governor, you look good on TV. Who told you, and the lieutenant governor, that something like this might happen in your state? I want to know who the person is. He said, I never, ever said that. Now, this is a man on national television, and you guys in your studio could probably run the clip. He said it, and he's just an outright liar.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Now, tell people how they can support you, because as you mentioned at the beginning of the interview, you can't do this without financial support. It costs legal fees to do this. This has been a long, ongoing struggle, 19 months. Tell people how they can support this investigation, how they can support you in the next FOIA hearing.
Well, David, I'm begging them to trust me on this, because this is a game changer for America. Please go to www.sandyhookjustice.com. If you ever believe in America and you love your country, let me tell you, we got them in the box. They're committing perjury left and right. And when we go back, it's going to get uglier. I'm asking you, find 10 friends, donate whatever you can. If you can't afford it, don't do it. But I can't do it without paying the legal bills. And we've got 2 attorneys, and I need help now or more, or it's going to end June the 3rd.
Absolutely, absolutely. And of course, you have living expenses on your own as well. I mean, you can't just do this.
No. I don't take any money for myself. This is only for legal bills, travel. No. This is not about Wolfgang.
Okay,
this is simply about the legal bills.
Well, my hat off to you, Wolfgang, because I know that you do have personal expenses as well. You need to get something out there where people can help you with your personal expenses as well. But tell us now, of course, this that you just gave is for people who want to contribute to the legal expenses for this FOIA hearing. You've got another one coming up June 3rd. Give us an idea of what's going to happen with that and where people can watch that as it's happening live.
Well, again, we're going to try to have all type of video cameras. We're going to live stream it if we can. We're going to do everything we can. It's a public meeting. It's open to anyone. And we've subpoenaed the pilot from Connecticut State Trooper. Remember what we said earlier about the mission? I'm actually going to, I actually subpoenaed the pilot for his testimony. Then I've got the head custodian, Kevin Ancelotti, and then I've got the principal from Sandy Hook Elementary School, the new one. We want to know where those 26 kids are that sang at the Super Bowl on February the 3rd, 2013. Do you know we can't find them anywhere? Now, where did they go? They sang in front of 100 million people, and nobody knows where these 26 children went to.
It's really amazing. And of course, you're not allowed to ask any questions. When we ask questions, we actually had one of these people that said that they had a child who died there put a false charge against us on YouTube, saying that we had violated copyright of Fox News. It didn't even involve anything with Fox News. This is a very, very strange case. There's a lot of anomalies. We've seen a lot of contradictions. And of course, Wolfgang, we see this in many different areas. Whenever the government is so concerned about covering things up, when they stonewall everything, when you get any answers from them, it's a contradiction of what you got before. We know that there's something under the surface. So I really appreciate you staying on this like a bulldog. This is a very important issue. We see this over and over again. Something has to change in our government. Over and over again, we see these types of shootings, or whether it's an assassination, or whether it's a so-called terrorist attack. We get these kind of contradictory data from the government because they are covering something up. And we really hope that you can get to the bottom of this.
Well, I thank you and Rob and Alex for being there with us. Otherwise, the message would never get out. The national news media will not touch this.
Oh,
and
no.
I can promise you this, they will be embarrassed one day, because I think the government used the national news media to exploit and hurt millions of innocent Americans. I mean, I think they intentionally hurt people. And I think that's terrorism. That's treason.
I think you're a good example of how when somebody actually does investigative work, they are dismissed by the government, by the media that covers for the government, as a conspiracy theorist. We're not allowed to question authority. We're not even allowed to see the official reports anymore. It's gotten to that point. Anybody that does any investigation is immediately denounced as paranoid, as a conspiracy theorist. And yet, we are never allowed to verify their conspiracy theories. That's the key, is that they're coming up with a story. We just want to see verification for the official story. When they shut us down, when we catch them in lies, that's when we know that there's something up. Thank you so much for joining us, Wolfgang Halbig. And give us that website one more time.
It's www.sandyhookjustice.com. And David, they can call me 352-729-2559. Talk to me if you have questions.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Wolfgang. Thank you for what you're doing.
Sir.
And again, to reiterate, Wolfgang has investigated many school shootings. He investigated Columbine. He's never seen this kind of stonewalling, this kind of lying and intimidation before. So the question is, what is underneath all of this? So we hope that you will support him in his efforts. We hope you'll support us. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll be able to see the news as it comes up. If you want to get it the night before, as it's being broadcast on the nightly news, please become a subscriber. You can support our operation financially, as well as make available the news broadcast to 20 of your friends. And all of Alex Jones's documentaries are available to subscribers as well. Again, join us tomorrow at 7 Central.